When Butler first arrived in Golden State, a lot of us didn't think much of it because we said, how does this really appear? We're accustomed to seeing a guy like Steph with a guy like Clay. How does this mesh? How does this work exactly? And then they were playing lights out together. And so we got our hopes up. But then it came crashing down once Steph hurt his hamstring, and it is what it is. Here's what makes this look bad. Butler obviously forced his way out of Miami. We know you didn't want to be a number one option. You wanted to play with somebody who's a number one. You didn't mind being that quote-unquote Robin. Then you go to Golden State, y'all got major success. Steph gets hurt. You got your money. And Joe Lacob and the Golden State Warriors, all they need is one game. See, it ain't like Steph went down like Tatum did and he's out for the next year at least. It's not like that. Everybody had projected it's going to take about a week. Steph Curry should be back for Game 6. All you got to do, 3, 4, 5, give me one game. And he couldn't do it. 11 shot attempts last night, 20 shot attempts over the last 2 games.
I say, then therefore, doesn't this not live up to the expectation?
I'm saying that was the original expectation.
Okay.
What we saw.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What we saw.
Got it. Okay.
The other stuff when they were successful is what we didn't expect.
Correct.
Last night was more of what we expected.
You didn't expect.
Right.
Got it. Copy.
From this standpoint alone, last year they were in 10th. They didn't make the playoffs. This year they started off in 10th when they got Jimmy. They made the playoffs. I would say it worked out from that perspective. But what I'm going to say about Jimmy is, as great as Jimmy is, the playoff Jimmy thing has put Jimmy Butler in a conversation with guys that maybe are a little bit above Jimmy Butler. And sometimes the expectations of Jimmy Butler are the playoff Jimmy Butler expectations all the time. And that might not necessarily be who Jimmy Butler is. Jimmy Butler is a very talented basketball player, but he'll tell you, I'm not the most talented. I'm not the fastest. He is a smart guy. He preys on weaknesses and mistakes. We got to give credit where credit's due to Minnesota. McDaniels was on him. Ant-Man was on him. Randall was on him. He's not a shooter. He needs to get in the paint. When you get in the paint, we have the #1 shot blocker and rim protector on him. I think Jimmy Butler gave what he gave, but Jimmy Butler didn't have any more to give against that team. And that's where you see the differences between other guys and Jimmy. Because I've seen guys guard LeBron, and no matter what you do, he gets his. I've seen guys guard D-Wade. No matter what you do, he gets his. Jason Tatum, he gets his. Jaylen Brown, he gets his. Those guys get theirs no matter what you do. Jimmy Butler's not that unstoppable guy like those guys.
Okay, I hear you, but now backtrack me. What was your expectation once this trade happened? Because did it live up to the...
I was on the other side of the trade, so you want to hear what my expectation was?
Tell me.
I wouldn't give a damn what he did over there.
Oh.
I was worried about the side of the trade that we got.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys got some work to do this summer.
Damn, Molly, we gonna go
Well,
there
I'm
now.
just
We gonna
saying, like, you gotta-
You brought it up.
You gotta land somebody.
You did
Like,
that.
UD, what's the game plan? Like, come on, we gotta make things happen.
You heard what Ralph said.